Hi y'all, welcome to Geek Homestead. Today we're down at my sister's house and she and I are going to do a jelly roll race today. We've got a nice blue-green floral pattern, 20 strip jelly rolls, so these are going to be smaller, more of a crib-sized quilts when they're finished. We've got two of those with blue flowers and the other one has some really cute chickens on it. So we're going to get started for that and we're going to have some fun. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, Chelsea's going to do the blue floral one and I'm going to do the pink one. I'm just going to open these up. Put that one close. Okay, so open these up. Have cute strips. So, anyway, with these you have usually have two strips of the same kind of fabric, and you can mix them up. You can do both of them, and then go to the next one if you want. I like to mix mine up a little bit, so it gives a little more variation in the quilt. But you can do them however you want, and so.
Pretty butterflies.
Okay, the first thing you want to do is take your first strip and then your second strip, and using 1/4 of an inch seam you're going to match them up but offset 1/4 of an inch so they're overlapping, and then you're going to stitch your seam from this diagonal here across there. So you have a diagonal seam when you open it up. Okay, so we're going to do that and then we'll be back to show you what that looks like. Okay, once you start your jelly roll, sorry for the dogs, but you can just chain stitch your ends together and then just keep going until you get all your strips done. This part is not really called the race. Just getting it ready to do race, where we take all the strips and stitch them together. Okay, y'all. Now that we got our strips all sewn together end to end, it looks kind of like a banner. We're going to cut them apart, and then what you want to do is trim your seams. So we're going to cut these apart, and then we're going to trim each of these seams down, cutting the corners off. Be great for scrap busting later. And then you pull it open, and you've got your diagonal seam right there, and the fabric. It looks really cute. So we're going to finish this, and then we will see you before we start the jelly roll race. Okay, we got all our strips cut apart and trimmed up, and now one thing you want to do when you're doing a jelly roll is you're going to want to clip off a section off one end, and I'm going to cut off, that's probably about 10 to 12 inches. Cut that off straight, and then I'm going to stitch this little piece to the beginning end of my jelly roll strip. And that is going to offset the diagonals so they're not all at the exact same spot in the quilt as you do each row. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so we got that, and I'm going to trim this one off, and now we got a good little pile of scrap corners here. It'll be good for little project or something. So when she's all ready to go, we're going to. The next step is to find your ends. You need to get both ends together, and you want to match those up.
And make sure they're not twisted.
Yeah, try to make sure they're not twisted together. But we're going to match these, and you're going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam along the long side, matching all the way down as you go, because this is now one extremely long strip. So when she's ready, we'll get started. And I hope you'll have some fun watching. This is fun. Okay, got all of our strips, or our one strip sewn together in half. And when you get to the end, you're going to have it looped because it's going to be folded. So you want to cut that apart. There, yeah. And now you're going to open it up. And you see it's starting to look good right there. And you're going to unfold it all, and you're going to match the ends up again. Get it all the way down. And you're going to stitch it again. This time, instead of, one on top of the other, you're going to have 2 rows on top of each other. Sometimes they get twisted and you got to untwist them. Okay. Alright. Got the ends matching up. So now we're going to sew these together down the long side again. Alright, so we'll keep doing that till we get it to the size we want. You're going to sew it till it's about like 16 rows, maybe. But we'll show you what it looks like, what they both look like in just a little bit. Okay, well, we got the quilts done, or the tops anyway. Each of these has 16 rows. We just kept sewing them, matching the ends up and sewing them down until you get 16 rows. And they look really good.
So we ended up about tying with the race part, but I think Aaron's bobbin running out was my saving grace, because I was going pretty slow for my first JellyRoll quilt, and we'll have to try it again when we're both prepared, and make sure we have a backup bobbin set aside for this.
Yeah. Anyway, so y'all, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.